East Coast College Football 24.
Selected. Ready. Edit uniform. Edit CPU uniforms. Entering. Uniform name option is set to current away. Jersey option. Pants option is set to maroon pants. Socks option is set. Socks option is set to white socks option is set to shoes option is set to white and secondary color. Shoes option is set to white and black. Shoes option is set to black and prime. Shoes option is set to black and secondary. Shoes option is set to black and white. Shoes option is set to black cleats. Shoes option is set to white and primary colored cleats. Edit entering uniform name option is set to current home. Helmet option is set to throwback or helmet option is set to white helmet. Helmet option is set to blue helmet. Helmet option is set to throwback white helmet option is set to helmet option is set to throwback blue. Helmet option is set to black helmet. Helmet option is set to orange helmet. Jersey pants option is set to white pants. Ready. Teams. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to Florida. Edit. Ready.
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field for the first time today.
Entering play call. Enter options. Pause. You have two options. Entering setting. Control scheme option. Entering play call.
Evolves into an aerial circus. Sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. Uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
To the air. It's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these offseason, David, they know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Gators offense will go to work for the first time today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there. Safety's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the Gators get the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Regoni HB corner. Counter Y. Inside zone.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know in section of the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
So I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Keep play action, screen pass, media, play type, special, option, personnel, play formation, goal line, norm, power O.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this. And listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not punting. We're trying to score touchdowns.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Line gets set, 1st down.
Spread.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Play call, coach suggestions, cover 2 men, cover 4 quarters.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back to this long 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. Looking for a big play. Makes the catch down the right side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Texas A&M going quickly.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They know that gives them a chance. This guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Spread.
They'll run it. It's Moss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Suggestions.
How about the defender
categories?
being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it on the run. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you are in the field. Keep this drive going.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options, 5,
After
4,
putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll lead it up to the offense on the next drive.
There are 11 categories. Hawaii flood, white cross, roll out flood, white cross.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Buying some time as he moves left. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Categories. You have 11
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play, they hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're gonna be pinning their ears back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gators will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Barber. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first inside the 37. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it's the free safety. He comes in and makes the sack. We don't get to say that very often, usually back in coverage. But you can tell I had a little speed there. Go get the quarterback, go get him on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And it's good from 58 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 21 over Kent State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up second and short. The give to the tailback. Yard on that one.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Nice move to keep moving. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Got it in the middle. It's Watson. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. On the return, it's Abrams. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit for this one.
Not a lot of room, but found found his way ahead from 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Mertz. Got the quick pass. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this 4th down manageable.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Man,
that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Entering play call pod, there are 2 categories. Cover 6.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Texas A&M going up tempo. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Reed. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Entering play call, Coach double slant.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got a wide open receiver. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a lot of suggestions. But you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll run this play from the pistol. To throw, it's Mertz. Buying some time. And the Gators pick up the first down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Coach suggestions.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds after a huge pickup, and he's still short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away. So hard on your offense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Entering play call, formation, odd, cover one hole.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Reed. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
The
Gators sending the offense back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looking for a man. It's Mertens. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Entering play call formation, there are 3 to 5. There are 2 categories. You have 15 options. Cover one.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellows, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Mertens. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And you can easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game. And you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Fires left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Got it behind the line. It's Barber. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Coming after it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Abrams. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He might have expected to see this dead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third down.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Gators have this offense rolling. He'll just keep slinging it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
You have 9 options.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I love when you put athletic quarterbacks and put him to the left right here outside the pocket. Does a great job. He can attack down the field or he can take off and run. It's kind of a pass-run option, especially when you have a guy that dynamic at the quarterback spot.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job there to limit the running room and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody, took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
You have 15 options.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5
About to kick it off
options.
after punching it in for the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. The field's about 53 yards wide.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories.
or else you
Options
draw the
set to
flag.
under 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 3 is selected. 3 odd. There are 2 categories. You have 15
First down
options.
here for the offense.
Everyone whole is selected. Spread.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to him, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack harder.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Wow, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but you feel like you're creating some momentum here. A score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in route. But you got to find something to have success.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, look out, the ball's free. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Entering play call.
Doesn't always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football.
The official says no good.
Entering
Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Category Dixie spot. Shallow cross. Figure precinct. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Dropping back, it's Mertz. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Entering play
well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Entering play call. There are 2 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 1 hole
Texas
selected.
A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Aggies have their offense in high gear. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough to the point of attack.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run. Showing your physicality. Setting your offense up in a good spot.
He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Special teams, you have 7 options, 5, 4, 2.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here. Trust your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Mertz. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Slings it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Gets it out fast. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this this 2-minute situation late in the game, but you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that, there are a lot of defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Lets it fly. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USF sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gonna run it. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Entering play call, racing, there are 8 categories.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Double flares is selected.
Looking to pass. It's Mertens. Feeling some heat. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFB team schedule. Entering team schedule screen. 17 rows, 13 columns, left filter Florida, Georgia. Alabama. Entering Dynasty Hub. Actions you have. Top, recruit, upgrade. You have 2 options. Ready to advance is selected. CFB team schedule. Actions you have 4 options. Upgrade coach skills is selected. Advance week option is set to force advance. Entering attention pop-up you have selected to sim head. Entering Dynasty. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. CFB team schedule. Entering team schedule screen. 17 rows, 13. Alabama. Georgia. Entering Dynasty. Actions you have. CFE team's schedule. Actions you have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit seat. Entering. Uniform name option is set to current home. Edit uniform. Entering. Uniform name option is set to current away. Shirt. Pants option is set to white pants. Pants option is set to black pant. Pants option is set to orange pants. Shoes option is set to black. Shoes option is set to white. Shoes option is set to white and black. Shoes option is set to black and prime. Shoes option is set to black and white. Shoes option is set to black and secondary color pleats. Shoes option is set to white and primary. Shoes option is set to black and pants option is set to black pant. Pants option is set to white. Pants option is set to blue pants. Helmet option is set to black helmet. Helmet option is set to throwback blue helmet option is set to blue helmet. Helmet option is set to throwback white helmet. Helmet option is set to white helmet. Pants option is set to white pants. Jersey. Helmet option is set to throwback orange. Helmet option is set to orange helmet. Helmet option is set to blue. Helmet option is set to throwback. Helmet option is set to throwback. Helmet option is set to blue helmet. Edit uniform. Edit CPU. Entering uniform name. Entering uniform name option is set. Pants option is set to blue pants. Ready.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field to start this game off. And here it comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Nifty run there, pick up a 6 out to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finally make the stop at the big run. He's ready to move those sticks for the first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how's that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the stripe tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. They're bringing heat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. This crowd trying to make life Back to throw, it's Mertz. Now adjusting. Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The handoff to Johnson.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
This time they'll go to the running game. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back in.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them there.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Running back searching for a hole. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
A first down run in the red zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
Enter. Option. Pause. You have 2 options. Setting. Entering settings screen. Control scheme option. Entering paused screen.
Just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
15 options.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Mississippi State's offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
I just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Slide. RPOP post. Player, personnel, there are 8 categories. There are 4 subcategories.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
9 options. 2 RB by 1 T by 2.
Dropping back, it's Mertz. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And he runs a quick out route. This is inside route. Put it past the trust him, throw him the football. Inside and nice job, nice success.
Down, play high. Special. Personnel, play high. Keep play action pass. Goal line. Power low.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a runner.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. On the ground with the counter. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Overload free showed you.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They want to throw it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights. Good.
Entering play call.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away.
Return left is selected.
Inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The give to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert to his 3rd and 2.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for us.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They get to the line quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defensive end understanding football? Understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Cover 3 hard.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now on the counter. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up. just when they're looking run. Now up top. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
Did a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
He got it.
Entering play call, special teams.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Mertz. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they did force the incompletion.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Play call, favorites, bench.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football. But when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him. Just chewing up yards so easy.
Play action, screen, play high, pass, special, concept, special team, Hail Mary, player, formation, concept, play action, screen pass, play, pass, special, personnel, favorites, personnel, parallel, concept, play action, screen pass, formation, goal line, norm, power out.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. To the ground with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this is 3rd to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter, giving him a run pass option, so you can get the defense in a bind.
Jets roll out smash. Jet touch roll out smash.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up.
Entering play
keep
call,
this lead,
coach
keep the momentum, and
suggestions,
keep
there
putting
are
up
8
numbers.
categories.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the
And
extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll need urgency and efficiency. 10 seconds left on the clock before halftime. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Lee. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
There are 6 categories.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
With the catch, it's Lee. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Mississippi State going up tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The play-action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Chapin. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
15 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
A really nice job by the defense. Understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers. And this brings up a 3rd down and a difficult situation, right? Like, do I want to be physical? Do I want to run the football? Do I maybe want to take a shot? It's always interesting. These situations in football always come down to aggressiveness. How aggressive do you want to be?
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of it.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Entering play
I'm a
call,
defense. I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the
categories,
quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They get it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough put.
And he takes it to the
this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories, 15 options. That event is selected.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Left is selected.
The kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Wants to throw. It's shaping. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming on the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got really trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Options, selected. Favorites, there are bench.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
15 options. Tampa is selected.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Favorites. There are 8 categories. Person, concept. There are 8 categories. There are comedic, cute, play action, screen, formate, what, full, go a lot, more, power,
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Gators get enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Formation, favorites, bench.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
Entering play clock. Over. There are 3 categories.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle.
We have 27 options. Cover 3 spy is selected.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it set up on the outside. And they knock him down, but he got past the line of game. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Shapen. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. First down here for the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now second down as they try to run this clock. They'll go right back to it. The Gators pick up the first down.
Yeah,
they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Ready
categories.
To try the point
you have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19
Entering
here in the
play
4th.
call, special
And for a quick
teams,
update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisiana has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 18 to Tulane. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories.
Here comes the offense on first down.
HB zone is selected.
They'll give it to Johnson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the air. It's Mertz. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
He has been the go-to.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Entering play call, bench.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And they get the sack just like that.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one.
All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to tack one more on their
categories. You have 15 options.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the air, it's Mertz. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right at the end of the game. And this offense continuing to spin the football and continuing to add to a great day. And they built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Unleashes one. He's got it on the move. They get him down with this offense set up first and goal from the 9. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offered the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. It's complete. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Not a chance. Missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Play call, coach suggestions.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. looking to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFB game schedule. Entering team schedule. Alabama. And scores, action. You have 2 options. Ready to CFE team schedule. Entering team schedule screen. 17 rows, 13 columns. Left filter Florida we 0. Charlotte. Alabama. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering. Georgia. Entering Dynasty. Entering. Yes. Entering game mode. Screenplay now is selected.